Since technology has been a huge part in our world's advancement, we have seen a huge growth in the music industry. More often than not, we're hearing more and more about these drum programs and less of the conventional drummer recording actual acoustic drum parts. Is recording acoustic drums a thing of the past? Camera Fleury here, and on this channel you could find funny drum covers, vlogs, and drum lessons. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. Recording drums can be expensive, however, there are many affordable options. I'll actually throw a couple links down in the description below you can check out. The argument about recording acoustic drums being expensive is a valid argument and is not a very far stretch. If you consider things especially like the amount of time it actually takes to track something in a professional studio. That can get really expensive if you haven't practiced and you're in there and the engineer's looking at you through the glass like, believe me, there's nothing worse than an angry engineer because your drummer decided to get drunk the night before and has really shaky hands and just quite can't nail the parts. With that being said, everybody's resorting to the fact that you can easily and financially get drum sampling programs that you can just program your own drums and record your own tracks from the comfort of your own home. Now, even though you can't quantize and add velocity as accurately as a human can do it on drums, I don't think they're quite there yet, so I'm kind of on the fence with this. Let me know down in the comments below. Number 2, passion. Often you'll hear, oh, who cares if they're not real drums, right? Well, actually, maybe the drummers and the musicians who actually spent countless hours honing their craft give a crap. Personally, if you're solely a consumer of music, I think you personally have a lot less say. However, if you're a musician and somebody who is actually informed and knowledgeable about the creative process of recording and tracking and getting all that stuff together for a record, then you, my friend, deserve a high five. Maybe that comes off as egoistic or entitled. However, if it was you, would you not want to be replaced by some binary diarrhea? Now that brings me on to the topic of drum replacement. Why are we actually replacing a human's acoustic drum part with a non-authentic electronic version? Personally, if you didn't play this stuff in the first place, then why did you even book studio time to begin with? If you can't play it, do what I do. Go practice. Now, from an engineer's standpoint, I do understand that they like to enhance the sounds with samples and add a little bit more to the sounds that they've already captured in their environment. In fact, I do respect that, and if you're actually taking an acoustic drum recording and replacing all of the hits out with electronic drums, then what the hell are you even doing? To me, that just ruins the whole process in the first place. You may have been better off just programming them and not taking my money for studio time. The reality is if you're ashamed about your performance and your ability to play your instrument, then go practice. Just don't cover them up with samples. Now, more often than not, a drummer obviously can't make a lot of noise because they're in an apartment or they have a family, and so they don't actually have a room to just bang away and make a lot of noise. Now, of course, they're not going to feel the same. They're electronic drums. They're made to replicate a set. They're not going to be exactly the same as an acoustic set because simply they're not an acoustic set of drums. Who would have thought? The reality is if you're passionate about creating music and you love to be a musician, but that's your only option, then go for it. Nobody's stopping you or judging you because you want to be creative and that's what you're passionate about. Don't let anybody else tell you you can't do something just because it's not in your cards. If you want it, go get it. I want to wrap up this little bit of a discussion here with just saying this. I think that if you have the means to record acoustic drums, and you have the budget, and you have access to a professional studio, then go for it. Don't be lazy resorting to programming drums. Go out there and get it. You'll be surprised at what you can achieve by just a little bit of hard work. Thanks again for watching. I'm Cameron. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos like these.